Good morning. Actually, I think it's afternoon. You might have noticed that I missed yesterday's video. And that is wonderful because it has brought something to mind for me that's been on my mind, and that's systems. See, because if I had had a system in place, one that I had planned to put into place, and then possibly expand and grow on. If I had a system in place, then I wouldn't have missed yesterday. So we're going to do a little bit of a skip. And yes, it's day 11, I hope. I had technically done a day 11, but it got a little bit mixed up. Again, that's probably because of the systems, the lack of systems being in place. And I'm a person that really sort of maybe kind of almost can feel like she runs away from routines. And yet we have routines all the time, every day. It's just whether they're conscious routines that we choose or whether they are ones that are a habit, that we've developed, which is perhaps maybe more of a toxic or unhelpful habit and pattern, or whether it's a habit and pattern that we have chosen because we wanted it to improve our lives and to create good. Stability, production. So systems are something I've been hearing about lately, and they're very, very valuable. So I'd like you to think about the systems that you have in place. I'm thinking about mine. I was thinking about using this wellness plan that I've done recently by Chris Carr. And I was thinking about making that sort of like my regular meal plan, if that makes sense. And then I heard somebody talking about how they have a 3-week rota for their food. And I used to really not like stuff like that, but I was very undisciplined. Ooh, it's very noisy. And as I've become more refined, I'm finding that I do like some systems in place, because stability, habits, systems that I've chosen that are effective. I keep my key in a certain place so I don't lose that. I keep my coat in a certain place so I always know where to go for my coat. I tend to know where my shoes are. So systems, I think I'm going to implement the system I have considered for the videos and get back on track. We're going to start with day 11. Even though I'd already recorded a day 11, that was going to be acceptance. But I didn't accept the video. I wasn't too impressed. So I'm going to move on to systems and then perhaps make sure I cover acceptance, because acceptance is a really big deal and it's very powerful as well. So hopefully you can hear me more than all the noise. But systems. Think about systems, where you have them in place, where they work, where they fail and fall down, because obviously adaptability is important. Systems. Systems can be really wonderful things. After all, we do live in a solar system. We are part of an ecosystem. Systems.